What is your earliest memory?
Um, Probably moving into the house that we owned in Joplin after me, mom, and dad moved out of Kentucky when I was like 2.
Which I wasn't alive then.
We got to Joplin, and I remember playing in a dirt pile that was just outside of our house because there was only like 4 houses on the street. And I just met this kid, and we were playing with our dump trucks and
Logan!
dump trucks and diesel trucks in the big dirt pile, making other dirt piles that were smaller because we're boys, and that's what was fun, moving dirt to one place to the other. And then I have lots of other little memories of going to their backyard and trading over to our backyard and having water fights and just being a kid.
Where do you think you'll be in 10 years?
10 years, probably out of the state somewhere with an engineering job, making hopefully more money than most people. Um, I've worked hard where I've been at, and I want to continue working hard so I can be ahead of people who didn't work as hard and enjoy the fruit of my labor and have a nice life. Hopefully, looking to settle down around this time. I'd be 27. I'd hope I'd marry at that point. And maybe buying my first house, not too large, but not too small.
Too large, not too small. Is there any particular state you want to live in? Or do you want to stay here in Springfield,
A lot
Missouri?
changes in 10 years. Like, job outlook could change. It depends on where the money goes. Sadly, life revolves around money. People say you can't buy happiness, but you can buy stuff that makes you happy. If the money's good, you pretty much anywhere. So right now, I'd say job outlook is probably Colorado, Texas, and some southern states. I don't think some northern states need as many mechanical engineers.
Is, like, what would be your dream state to live in if, like, your job was, like, could apply to that state?
Montana, middle of nowhere, no one to bug me.
A little
I just want a log cabin.
You don't want to live in, like, Florida or, like...
Florida's annoying. You get hurricanes every other month, and then you got to deal with all the people that are there. FSU.
What about, like, the pretty mountains? Like, do you want to go to, like, Alaska or something? Okay.
Montana, there's pretty mountains. The only thing I have to worry about is bears, which, a small hazard. Less people, that's a plus. I could hunt my own food. That'd be nice. But not all the time. I'm a little lazy sometimes, so I'd like to buy it. And then, I don't know, that's one option, but I doubt my significant other at the time would agree with me. So we're going to have to compromise at some point in between no people and some people. So maybe a city the size of Springfield. This is as large as I'd like to go. I can't deal with traffic very well, and I don't like a lot of people.
What are you proudest of? Why does it make you feel proud?
As in, like, my accomplishments or, like, my traits?
Both.
Um, I'd say I'm proudest of my academics and intelligence just because it's a lot of merit in a person, and it's kind of hard to get through school with getting a good GPA and focusing a lot. A lot of kids our age will go off and either get distracted in sports or a social life and not stick to their grades, but grades is really what can determine your future and be detrimental if you don't focus on them. It can impact your life in a negative or a very positive way if you do well in school. So I say I'm very proud of what I've been able to accomplish, and I'm looking forward to what I will be able to accomplish in the future.